Yes, children, now we come to the next chapter, chapter 4, metals and non-metals. Now, this is a very important chapter related to your higher class. Here in this chapter, you will read the theoretical part of metal and non-metal. It says that you are familiar with a number of materials. These materials you must have heard, they are iron, aluminium, copper. There is a table given here. How do you identify most of the substances which we see around? In the table, there are names of some substances written here: iron, coal, sulfur, aluminium, copper. Now, in the table, you have to write down what is their appearance. When you see iron, what does it appear like? Is it shiny or is it dull? Does it shine or does not shine? In the second column, you will write, is it hard? Hardness means is it very hard or it is not very hard. In the same way, for coal also, you will write, is it shiny or it is not shiny? Is it hard or not hard? And in the same way, you will write for all of them. One column is written where you can write any other substance. So for every substance or object, you will write down that is it shiny or it is not shiny, and it is hard or not hard. From this table, you will be able to write down, most of you have seen these metals. Now can you name the materials which are metals? The rest of the material in the table 4.1 are non-metals. Metals can be distinguished from non-metals on the basis of their physical and chemical properties. Physical and chemical properties means physical are the properties which we can observe through our physical senses by seeing, hearing, smelling, touching, and chemical are those properties by which we observe a substance by doing some chemical reaction. So here a table is given where many other substances can be written, and then we find out that they are metals or non-metals.